Okay, here we are on lot 75 in Kelsney Ridge. It's available to build on. Now this lot looks like it's going to have a little bit, it's definitely going to have a down slope to the garage. I don't think it's going to be as much as 71, but definitely will. And then it gets level, and then it has a slight upslope to the rest of it. Just looking around, that's lot 77 is down there next to that house right there, and then that's lot that was lot 77. This is lot 71. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk down relatively to down the side of lot 75. Try to get a better feel for the topography. Okay. Again, this seems to have a bit of a slope from when you're standing in front of the house to the left a bit, but generally flattish. It's not a big. It's just a little slight upslope, and then also leaning to the left. You know, same back here, maybe even a little bit flatter. It's flattening out, meaning as far as from left to right, it's to the left. It's seems to be flattened out, but it still does lean to the left, but not as much as it did closer to where the house is going to be. So this is the lot line right here. It's where the back of the house. I'm not sure if you can tell. But it's right back there is to where the lot goes on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and walk down the side back to it. And I really don't have a frame of reference as I did on the first two lots, on lot 71 and 77, of exactly where I think that the house will go, but it appears to me that somewhere in this range right here is where the back of the house will go, and I have a feeling that I'm sort of close because I think they've already got this lot marked off for where the house is going to go, and that's the back, not exactly the back corner, but it's probably the back end is going to be right there. So this is where the back will be. Nice backyard, I think it's going to be. Again, they're probably only clear, you know, those first few groupings of trees right there. And then the front of the house, there actually is, again, a marking for this lot 76 that's going to be somewhere in line with right here. So I'm going to go ahead and flip back and show you approximately where the front of the house would be, right in there. You see that, you look across, so that'll be the driveway right there. So that's lot 75. Okay, now we're reviewing lot 42 in Kelsney Ridge. You know, this is lot 43. What they did to that lot right there, so you can see that it leans from right to left. This one's a little bit smaller of a lot because you can see where, compared to the other ones, still big, but because you can see where the fence line is back there. This is the approximate lot line right here. Whenever you see these little electrical boxes and things like that, it's usually pretty plain to tell you that's the lot line right there. So you see the opening, this is a pie shape, so you see it's a lot smaller opening, and then it widens out because you can see where if you're actually sort of close to where the driveway is where the lot starts, and it goes back out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk along the right-hand side next to this lot right here. Now it looks like to me that the lot is going to go like this, down from high right low left. You notice on this right here, there's an immediately, it slopes severely on their part of the lot, and then it smooths out a bit right here. And the house will sit up, so that's going to make it very nice and stately. The only one that's going to be taller is the one to the right. So that's looking out. Cul-de-sac also is really, really nice too. So you can see right in there, you know, it's a shorter driveway than some of the others because it's only about 10 feet in front of me is where the corner of the house is going to be. And then the backyard is probably going to be similar to that right there, where it's level from out from the house, and then there goes another 10, 12, 15 feet, and then it slopes back up. Then gets sort of flat again, which is relatively what I see this lot doing here. So in the back of the house will be somewhere in here, and then this right here will be the backyard. Looking out back here, again, this is the backyard because that's the backyard to that house right there. And this right here is where the lot looks back. So that's lot 42 here in Kelsney Ridge. I'd say, again, sort of similar to the house that's to the right, which is to my left right now. Sits down just a little bit. You know, so it sits down a little bit more than that, but will sit higher than the one that's to the left of it when you're standing in front of the lot. And a cul-de-sac, so that's really nice too. Okay, so that's been lot 42.